right. Welcome to a little project we're starting. Looking into why the Raza votes the way they vote. With us today is Mr. Josh Mitchel. Josh Mitchel never lied.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on here today. Talk about some important issues and some important topics.
Speaking of important topics, let me put my shit on vibration because I know Buddy's going to be hitting me up. All right. First of all, let's start off with a few questions. Sounds good right there. We talk like this. We talk lower.
I think we should talk like this.
All right, we already covered that. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm from San Pedro, California. Sheesh.
Nice. Harbor area. Where are your parents from?
My mom is from Honduras, Tegucigalpa. And my dad is from, he was born in Egypt, grew up in Chicago.
Chirac.
And yeah, and then he grew up in Chicago on the south side.
Bam.
And, yeah.
Have you ever been to Honduras?
No, I haven't. I was supposed to go right before this virus, and
Damn, China virus.
yeah, so that came, and I just never kind of just took it off the list for a little bit,
Right.
But yeah, my grandma's out there, and I never met my grandma before, or like on other than FaceTime and stuff. So I'd like to go see her.
Right on.
My mom's mom.
And I know you had told me that you had been to Egypt before.
Yes, sir. I've been to Egypt a couple times. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, as you know, this is an inquiry into how the Latino vote sways. That's what we're looking into, right? So you said they were from Honduras. You're half Latino, so you count. All right. So do you know what your political party of your parents are?
So I would say my mom is more. So my mom barely became recently like American citizen, like probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty recent, that she just started being able to vote.
Naturalized.
Yeah. So I think my mom hasn't really found her like footing in voting yet. Yeah. My mom's really not like in the political stuff, but I would say she's I would say just judging by some of the things, she agrees with, I would say she's more to the left,
Left leaning.
So
what's Honduras? What is your political system?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how the system works out there.
Can we look it up?
Yeah. I know in Egypt that we have the EPC, and then the AMP, the Al Noir party. The Al Noir is more like towards it's right, okay. I would say.
More Republic.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one, the ECP, the Egyptian what is that shit? Yeah, the Egyptian Conference Party, that's more like, I would say, left. And then, they have their other one that's like the independence and everything like that. Right, but yeah, I don't know much about Honduras, so that'll be
interesting to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you already said your mom kind of sways a little bit more to the left, which is cool. You think she'll go that way here? Has she voted here? Not yet?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I think this next one, she was like, I think I'm ready to vote now, after seeing everything that's going on.
I know you had told me your pops used to be a little bit left too, and now he's leaning more to the right.
Yeah, just because you just kind of get stuck in the way, especially living in such a blue state, in California. We're like the bluest of them all.
California.
So, literally. And so I think it's just and what is Chicago? Is Chicago?
Economy like a motherfucker.
So, see, you come from shit like that, you just grow up thinking like this is...
You just think it's normal.
We think it's normal, and that's how we're supposed to believe, until you really want to go out there and realize, like, what the fuck you want to...
Yeah, I remember that's the way I was too. My parents, they always been Democrat. I don't even think they know why. I think they're the same reason. Like, it's just the party that we got pushed onto. affiliate with or whatever, associate with.
And it's because, especially out here in these, in like at least in our state here, from what I witnessed, you know, it's like you get looked at a different way if you feel a different type of way, you know, and that's what kind of like, I guess most people suppress their feelings or what they're like, oh, like, man, if I feel the type of way, you're gonna look at me
against
different.
the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I felt that when I turned to the right. Because I was Democrat in my 20s, went independent, and now I'm Republican now. There ain't nothing on the other side for me. You know what I mean? All right, going back to the question, what religion are your parents? Do you know?
Both of my parents are Christian. No.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Christian or Catholic Christian?
Christian.
Nice. See, that's what I don't understand with people.
Right.
You know? They say they're Christian, you love God or you love your politics more. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. That's what I tried to tell I was talking to my mom about that too. And I mean, from my understanding, the Latinos' point of view and our heritage and we're naturally conservative. You know what I mean? The countries are usually more conservative. It's about family. You know what I mean? God and all that. And it seems like once they get here, they get into this. Oh, you got to vote Democrat because of. I don't know where they got the idea that the Republicans are racist and they hate everybody and this and that. And maybe it comes from because they don't give everything away and you know what I mean? Like they're kind of with the welfare reforming and all that stuff instead of just, I'm going to vote for this guy because of a check or the welfare is going to be better with this party than it is with that party. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It goes with the whole teach a man to fish and, you know what I mean? Instead of just giving him a fish thing, you know what I mean? That's the way I can kind of compare those things.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think, you know, it's over the years. There I go again. You know, I got to talk straight. But, yeah, so...
It's all right. You can move that. Bam.
Yeah, boom.
Bam.
So...
Bam.
I would say that, yeah, over the years, too, we have all these new, like, entertainers coming out, you know? And, like, as these political figures. And I think that's another media. Thing, you know? Like, you know, they say, too, you can't mix the artist with the music, right? So it's kind of hard to be like, you know, Republicans are not racist when there are some racist motherfuckers.
Well, there's racist
people everywhere, right? So it's hard to mix the beliefs with these people that are out here, you know, on TV and they're the ones talking, and then we see they're on the spotlight, you know.
Yeah.
And
that's what goes to the influence.
Exactly, and nowadays with social media, it's way different. You know, when people are. Back then, you didn't see nobody getting canceled or, you know, how it's just stuff comes up and it gets on the internet, it goes viral, everybody sees it, you know, and once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
Too many people are in their feelings. It's all about feelings. Mm-hmm. They care more about feelings than facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it goes to the same thing, like my friend, I've known him for 30-something years, and we get into this conversation, especially with the whole Trump thing, when Trump was coming out and all that. Oh, man, I was called racist. I was called a sellout. I was going to call all this crazy stuff. But when we were talking about it, I asked him the simple question. I asked him, if the Republican Party is so racist, answer me this. And that's how I kind of, you know, I go, who started the KKK? And he was like...
What did he say?
The Republicans. Straight up, like, dead serious, like it was a Republican thing. I'm like, what? So, okay, goes to show your level of ignorance. And then I asked him, okay, what was President Lincoln? And guess what he told me? That he was a Democrat. I was like, wow, like really, and you're sitting
and he was serious as fuck.
I mean, I had to look it up and show him. And he was like, no way, like, dude, it's right, it's in history. You know what I mean? And he was like, no way, I can't believe it. I'm like, well, believe what you want, but the facts are the facts. You know what I mean? So who's the racist now? Right. You know? Look at all the comments Joe Biden says. And still says, you know what I mean, with the whole internet thing, like, oh, these people don't know how to use the internet, and esto y el otro, you know, like, what? Like, oh my God, and he can get away with that? Imagine if Trump said some shit like that.
It'd be everywhere.
Ooh, shit.
It'd be like headline news, like everywhere.
He'd be hanging from his balls worse than he is right now. They're trying to hang him right now, right?
Yeah, even his mugshot looks good. I was like, damn, you don't look too bad, motherfucker.
He got free PR, man.
I went for real, right? I went to the mall. You know, I'm at the mall all the time, and they have fucking got sweaters of his mugshot, like his face on the sweater.
Well, I mean, I hope people are kind of opening their eyes and realizing. And I told that same friend, I said, the only good thing that's going to happen with the Joe Biden presidency is that hopefully he's going to fuck things up so bad that it will make people open their eyes,
Right.
to, you know what I mean, to was really happening. Not just, because I got to vote Democrat and Republicans are for the rich. And if you sit down and break down the worth of our politicians, the Democratic Party's up there, man. They're stacking chips, and they're supposed to be for the poor, right?
Right. And you know, it's crazy because like you're saying, if you look at history, the Republican Party was more popular before, you know? It was more favored amongst most people because, you know, it was family values. We valued certain things, you know, and it's just, I feel like the Democrats just picked up whatever was flowing with the wind, you know. All right, people seem to like this, you know. This seems like a really controversial. Let's put that on.
It's like they play a word game. I think they figured the game out early, and they go balls to the wall to their cause. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. There's bad politicians on both sides. You know what I mean?
Of course.
There's no one perfect party.
No.
But like it goes back to my religion question. Like, if you really consider yourself a Christian, even a Catholic, you know what I mean? Like, and you're still voting Democrat, to me, that's like I don't know what's the word, oxymoron maybe or something like that.
But then I guess that goes too in terms of people. Even if you're a Christian, you're a Catholic, you're not doing everything. Nobody's perfect, right? In terms of like, you're not gonna do everything you're supposed to be doing if you're a Catholic, right? If people drink, that's a big thing, right? Like, you're really not supposed to drink, because God says, you know, don't drink to get drunk.
You can't be drunk. You shouldn't be a drunkard, is what it says.
Really?
Yeah. What was the first miracle? Turning water to wine. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why would it do that if it's that bad? You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess too. They said back in the days, wine was another thing. It was more like grape juicy.
It was more accepted. It wasn't seen as really like getting faded. You know, like people have wine today and
wine. And I'm not talking about Night Train.
But so yeah, I think of it as like, you know, in terms of that, like certain things like that, right? Like, that's where I feel like people kind of, that's how I think they get into, you know, okay, well, I'm not living my perfect life, right? I'm not living the perfect, how I'm supposed to be living. So maybe if these beliefs, you know, yeah, I don't get it. But
the last perfect person got crucified. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that is a trip, though. I mean, I don't get it. Like, as much as people say they love God and this and that, but then they go drop a ballot for the Democratic Party.
Because this is where, like, I think for my parents at least, it was more like the gay thing. That's what it was for them.
The gay thing?
Yeah, and it was like they're
against it.
No, well, we're supposed to be. My dad is really against it, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be, you know, because he has like those type of traditional values.
Yeah.
But in terms of like my mom, I think I remember asking my mom was very against it too, right? But then, you know, as we grow up, as my siblings grew up, I think, so I have 3 sisters that turned out to be gay.
Oh, is that right?
So I think that's what kind of, it was like.
Well, like they say, you're not supposed to hate the person, you got to hate the sin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting into that. Because I know I grew up, my mom always had a gay friend since we were an old dude that she grew up with from school. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't judge nobody, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's your thing. You know, as long as you don't try to push that shit on me, or which is what's happening right now, you know, like crazy. Once again, it goes back to the religion, to going Democrat. Like, whoa, if you're really that strong about it, then you shouldn't be voting Democrat.
Well, I should say,
you know,
out of the 3 sisters that I did have gay, or that were gay, right? Only one of them is gay now.
Oh, so they were just confused. They were experimenting.
Mm-hmm. I should say that because it just.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's I don't know, like and my sisters too, like I would say more on my sister's side, they're Republican, which is crazy, right? Because
dude, there's yeah, I know what you mean. The people that you would think to
except
be
for the gay
side.
one, obviously, she's like
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, she's liberal as fuck.
Yeah, well, I think because they feel forced to. You know what I mean? They feel like, oh, that party's gonna protect them. That party's gonna go for them. They're gonna push litigation and and all that stuff for them. So I think I can see it, but still, you shouldn't sell that out. Is she religious? Is she religious?
No,
not really.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, so and the reason I brought up the religion too is because of the whole abortion thing. They're pushing abortion so much right now. It's like it's crazy. Like it like blows my mind to how much they want to kill babies. You know what I mean? All for the sake of the mother. You know what I mean? I get it, but if it's between in birth, like all right, if the mother's in danger, then I can see it. But just because I went out and party and they go to the guy can just walk away. No, he can't. No, he cannot walk away just like that. You know what you were doing when you did it. You know what I mean? Like, there's 2 parties to blame for the situation. Don't put it all on one person. And plus, okay, like, you have the right. They get into this whole pro-choice. Pro-life, right? Pro-choice, right? My body, my choice. Whatever. You know
my body, my choice.
Okay, so then the guy should I've been hearing this a lot. The guy should have the choice too. Say, you know what? Then I don't want to pay child support.
Right.
Okay. I don't have nothing to say when you want to abort it. It's my part of my baby too.
That's pretty crazy.
You know what I mean? So why can't I just be like, nah, I don't want it. Fuck it. But no, if you walk away, you can go to jail and get taxed. And,
all it takes is a DNA test.
All it takes is for her to be like, nope.
It was him, that guy.
Yep. Yep. That is crazy.
And yeah, abortion. That was. It was hard, dealing with that because I never felt, that, and it was just like I see a lot of people. I knew a lot of people that were like thinking about or like that supported abortions. And I do remember this one time in high school, like my senior year, this girl was going around asking people to fucking donate to her fucking abortion.
Oh my God.
I can't make this shit up, dude. Wow. Like I cannot make this shit up. Wow. I was like, man, fuck that shit. I hope you don't get the money and you have to keep the baby.
So you went out, partied, and did your thing, and ended up with a bun of, and now you expect everybody to pay for it, which sounds like what's going on right now, right? They want to legalize it completely to where the government's paying for it.
Right.
Well, it's like, wait a minute.
It's kind of already like that,
Yeah, and that's where I'm against, because if I'm against it, because
you only got to pay like $100
because of my religion,
couple $100.
When you're taking my tax money to kill the babies, then you know what I mean. You're using my money for that evil, and I'm not cool with that. If
you money right there.
If you wanna go and abort your baby, that's between you and God. If you believe in any kind of God, you know what I mean. But for me, all life is sacred. It's there for a reason. And trip out on this one time, I don't know why I was thinking about it, and I don't know why I feel so strong about it. Because, well, besides my religion, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, especially right now. They were trying to allow abortions to up to 9 months, and even after it's born, they want to pass like, okay, I don't want it no more. Like, what?
Nah,
that's crazy, dude. And if you see have you ever seen some of these pictures?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so crazy. Like, that's why. Who was it that said it? Goes, you don't want to make abortion legal because they will become a business, and that's what they're pretty much doing, right? They're aborting it and starting using stem cells and selling this and doing all this other crazy stuff.
And that's why they want them to be full grown and try and take it as far as they could take it, And
that's why, yep.
And that's the type of shit that happens once you start having the topic become so controversial and you start legalizing certain things and letting certain things happen. Then they want more, It's just a starting point.
It's never enough.
Yeah,
it's never enough. Like the whole gay thing. Like we were just talking about the gay thing. Even the OG gay people, They're against all this LGBTQ, Y plus X, Y, Z, mafia, color bands, and all this because
Pronouns.
Like, nah, you guys are already overdoing it. And why are you guys putting this in schools? Why are you pushing this to the youngsters?
A lot of people are against that right now.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
And companies too, and
I work for a school district, and I see a lot of these flags in classrooms. You know what I mean? I see more gay flags, LGBTQ, whatever the heck flags, than I do American flags.
Wow.
That and BLM. In classrooms, dude. I'm like, dude, like, that's what we're paying for. You know? It's insane.
That's horrible, honestly.
It is. They're indoctrinating the kids already to be like, okay, but kill babies and be gay. If you're gay, you're gay, dude. You're going to be gay regardless. You know what I mean? It's not something like, oh, it's Saturday. I think I'm going to be I'm going to go suck a dick or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, motherfucker. Your feelings are your feelings. You get inside of whatever it is that you feel.
I do believe that people are born gay.
Yeah, totally. You know what I mean?
Some people, they're just born that way. But nowadays, it's become so pushed that people just turn gay.
Or they just born a little bit more
I consider that fake gay, like literally, like you're fake gay.
I'm 23 and all of a sudden I feel tempted to go get crazy.
Well, yeah, I see that too. I remember they would fucking do gay parades in my school to fucking walk around.
No shit.
Cause they had a gay pride club.
No shit.
Oh,
I didn't have none of that shit when I was going to school.
Oh, well, fuck. We grew up in different times, Now, like you said, nowadays, that's all you see at school. But I remember it wasn't much. Like, I wasn't like that when I was in school, At least at my school, they didn't have gay flags everywhere. But there was this one class, this one teacher, he fucking really supported that shit. And he had gay flags everywhere. He had a gay parade, they walk around. I'm gay with your signs and shit. Like, fuck, dude.
Hey, like I said,
I think one of those guys that were in that club is just the only gay one left. Like they're not gay no more. Cause you just got like, they're making it something like if it's cool.
They're making it hip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the latest and greatest.
And that's what Target fucking these motherfuckers, dude. I literally just saw before I walked in here when I was looking at my phone that Target fucking they released these fucking Christmas.
They're still doing that shit?
They haven't learned. They haven't fucking learned. Like, look, they went through this whole year of adding gay into every fucking thing they can. And now they have Santa with a rainbow shirt and fucking love is love on a sleigh. Like, dude.
And trip out how they started using that rainbow, huh? Because the rainbow is supposed to be a symbol of God's love after the flood. And he promised not to do that
And supposedly
again.
They hate God. Right,
oh, of course,
because he's so judgmental. But
that's his job. That's the only.
He's the judge of all judges.
That's the only one that's supposed to do it.
So yeah, dude.
Oh man, that's crazy. That is pretty interesting. So then you consider you're on the Republican side.
Most definitely.
And what made you? What opened your eyes up to that?
Well, most definitely what opened my eyes is because like I said, I never felt kindly about killing babies, and I wasn't fooled with all this hip shit that made people gay or fucking. It was never like I saw right through all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Fuck equity.
And so that's what I was just like why would I want to be fucking? I felt forced to vote blue. I felt definitely forced, like fucking, like I'm not gonna lie, like I had to tell people, fucking certain people, like because they would bother the fuck out of me, and I was like, I voted blue, fuck, like I couldn't even say what the fuck I voted for,
right,
right, because I didn't want to hear the bullshit. I wasn't
it's like wearing a MAGA hat right now,
literally. Like I wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready like to give my spiels and be like,
yeah.
Now, fucking, I'm Republican. Tell me something about it.
But being honest, most of them don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They want to tell you what they feel and what they think is right. But as soon as you start shooting some facts or some of your feeling, which I'm not even, I even put feelings aside. Facts. I'm looking at facts, and my religion. That's where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care my feelings. Yeah, your feelings ain't right. Your feelings are gonna fool you all the time. That's why it says don't pay attention to your heart. You know what I mean? Because your heart will fool you. Oh, you feel this, you feel that. All of us, that's called puppy love or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not real. You know what I'm saying? So when people start pushing all this, like we were talking about the gay stuff, like it's never gonna be enough. At first, like they wanted acceptance. They got it. Now they want more. Now they want more. More stripes on the flag. More stripes on this. More stripes. They even included us. Brown, blacks, and shit. Like, why do you got to put that on the flag? Because you want to put everybody on the same playing field.
Well, now they're just adding colors for more people.
Right.
Like transgenders, shit like that. Because
that's another topic. Oh,
like it's just y'all say you're for everyone, but how long did the gay community really like? If y'all want to talk about who was really judgmental, I think the gays were fucking really judgmental against the other fucking gays, lesbians. It was like, okay, well, we don't fit in because we're not gay, we're lesbian, or the transgenders, dude. That shit's like a new thing that's really fucking.
That is just fucking this thing all up.
But that's all because for a while, the gays were like, we don't want that right now because that's not we gotta get
because it's not gay.
Exactly.
That's a different topic, but they want to bundle everybody. They want to put bundles. Here, buy this for $15. Get everybody's gayness and everybody's queerness and this and that.
Have you seen those things that people have on their lawn that it's like, we're a colored family and we support these colors, and it has all the meanings of this
fucking social justice warriors and shit. Oh my God. I wonder how far it's gonna go. How far will this go? And now they want to be treating your kids at school without even telling you, giving them hormone therapy and all that shit.
What the fuck?
They want to pass that shit. They don't even want to. If you don't go with it, then they can take your kid. They want to take your kid for you not saying, nah, don't do that shit to my kid. You know what I mean? They're like, these are our kids. It's starting. I mean, this shit is like starting to feel like communist ass country. You know what I mean? Like, no, the kids belongs to the state. Like, no, the kid belongs to the parents. If the parents don't like that shit, no, we're paying for that shit. Mm-hmm. Our taxes pay for the school. Our taxes pay for the wages. They do all that. But you want to do whatever you want because the kid feels like, yeah, because you're pushing all this shit on them. You know what I mean? Now they're starting to feel like, oh, shit, if I'm not cool with it, then I'm going to be ostracized or looked at funny because I'm not down with it. You know what I mean?
And I think they try to trick people, too, because I was just thinking about, like, all these are props, right? Or little things like that people vote on and stuff like that.
Propositions?
Yeah. In California, I didn't realize it until I was in like Nevada, Arizona, sitting in the hotel room, watching the TV, the news, and then seeing, like, I remember it was like around 2020, 2019. That was all the political ads and stuff,
Pre-China virus or after China virus?
It was pre-China virus for sure, because I was at Havasu Lake having a great time and there was no China virus yet. So,
okay.
Well, I remember, watching the news and I was like, damn, these commercials are a little shit. They're a little intense but they're pretty straightforward, and the guys are out there, they're talking their shit, saying, everything. And in California, we don't got shit like that. It's weird.
Man is the enemy in California right now.
We have it's like colors, like they'll just put the prop with a color and vote this, and then make it look cool. Like, you don't give me no fucking information, like these people don't vote on this, but you should vote on this. I'm like, shit, it's making fucking sense.
Goes back to being ignorant, or like nowadays, like I said, ignorance is a choice nowadays. You can very easily be like, oh, what does this proposition do? That's when I get my ballots. I start reading them, and I'm like, if I don't understand it, I'll look it up. I'll be like, wait a minute, you trying to use my money for what? No. You know what I mean? Less government, I still think, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They want to start a organization or an outfit to look over this guy, and this guy's got to start another one to look over that guy, and at the end, where's the money? Like that a few years ago when they were doing all that homeless bullshit that they Measure F, MH, I think, for homelessness or something like that. What happened to all that money? It ended up fucking going in the payrolls. For this guy to be put onto the head of this chair, for that chair, for this guy to oversee everything, and at the end, what did they build?
They ain't build shit.
You know what I mean?
All I seen them do was just move people around.
And even the shit that they build, people don't want to live in. They don't understand that people that are homeless, it's either, sad to say, it's a mental thing or a drug thing, or they just don't give a fuck. They want to be out there fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Because thank God we live in a country where if you hustle a little bit and you grind, you'll be all right. But if you just want to sit back getting kickbacks and stuff, that's how they get the Democratic vote.
Mm-hmm.
Every 3 years, watch. And next year, all these things, they're going to go after guns. Oh, we're going to go against guns. We're going to go against guns. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Oh, we're going to push all this amnesty. We're going to give you your papers. Vote for us. Vote. Why do you think the fucking border's open right now? It's all a big fucking plan. Because most of the time they think, oh yeah, as soon as they step foot on here, they automatically almost turn blue. Even if they come from Venezuela, which is a fucking crazy ass commie country. You know what I mean? They come here and vote blue because Joe Biden let us in and he's going to give us a fucking hotel room and he's going to give us a fucking check and whoop-de-whoop, you know? And at the end, never mind, you gave me your vote anyway, sucker. You know what I mean? It's pretty trippy. It's pretty interesting, you know what I mean? Let me see what else we got. What do you think about universal health care?
Well, like we were talking about before, that kind of fucked it up for a lot of people that I didn't really, I was, and in the fact that I didn't really realize that, of how it worked before. Because like I said, when I was growing up, I grew up, I started realizing shit in Obama era. So universal health care was like.
By the way, thank you, Obama, for flipping me completely red.
And I grew up thinking, all right, this is cool, But then again, then I started paying taxes. And I'm like...
That's what you said. When they hit them in the pocket, that's when they start feeling it. And I'm like,
hey, this is cool, Like, okay, free healthcare for everybody. Hey, that's cool. Until they started taking my fucking check. Money out my check. I'm like, wait, I already got insurance, motherfucker. Why the fuck am I paying for you? Everybody else?
And that's what I was telling you. The Democrats are very good at, I think, like euphemisms or playing word games. You know what I mean? Because as soon as they slap free on it, oh, shit, sign me up. Motherfuckers.
Oh, that's marketing right there.
Exactly. Realize that there's nothing free. There's nothing ever free in this life. Somewhere down the line, somebody's paying for it. And who's that? Us. The makers. The taxpayers.
In this situation, it's fucking us.
The taxpayers, right? Look at all these fucking bums. Like I said, Obama's the one that flipped me from fucking independent to completely say, you know what, the Democratic Party got nothing for me. And I liked Obama. I didn't vote for him because I wasn't voting yet. But I was like, you know what? Well, I actually did vote before, but that's when I was like, why am I going to vote for these monos? You know what I mean? And then the Republican Party is so evil. I had that stuck in my head too. Like, oh, Republicans, you can't vote for
Romney, I really like that guy.
Romney? The rhino?
I kind of like that guy.
The rhino from Utah?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking rhino.
Dude, that guy was pretty cool.
He's more of a moderate Democrat than a fucking Republican now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yep.
I remember, I was watching back those videos.
He's Mr. Climate Control, right? Or climate change. Yeah. Or is it Gore? No, it's Gore. Gore's the climate change guy.
Don't tell me that.
Look into him.
Romney was like a fucking, just like the American fucking, he was the like what you would want, like the perfect American to be, He served his time in the military, he did his shit, and he fucking, at least before, his beliefs are like aligned a lot with mine.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, if I was voting back then, I would have voted for that guy.
Right.
And I would have liked to see how we would have been off with him.
Yeah.
But it was, he had no chance, right? Against the fucking storm that was coming his way. He didn't realize that how big that shit was.
He was fighting a super machine.
Poor guy. He gave up.
Yeah, back to the universal health. That's what happened to my parents. My dad worked 30-some years at Northrop, retired, had his pension, his retirement plan, his health care, everything was covered. And here comes Mr. Dingaling Obama. Health care for everybody. So what happened to their health care? Gone. Now they're stuck paying for health care. You know what I mean? How does that work? Because this bum motherfucker in the corner that wants to just sit there fucking drinking 40s, getting high off of motherfuckers' dollars walking by, we got to pay for that guy. And now my dad that busted his ass for 30 years at a company set himself up, supposedly try to set himself up for a nice latter day life, you know what I mean? Like later on in his life, and now here comes Obama. Everybody deserves free health care. Shit. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. But a lot of people, and I honestly, I don't know why people like Obama so much. He got me when he first started coming up. I was like, dude, he's pretty dope. He's saying everything I want to hear. Bam, I was kind of like that mosquito looking at that purple light. I was like, yeah, that's the dude. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's too good. Kind of sounds like a dude just trying to bang a girl. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm going to tell her everything she wants to hear. Girl, yes, you're right. I'll give you everything. I'll pay for it. Blah, 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 blah. Just so you can go, pop, punch that ticket. And once you get in there, what happened? What did he actually do for the fucking community? As much as the first black fucking president, what did he do for the black community? Not a damn thing. Trump did more for the black community than fucking Obama did.
He definitely did.
As crazy as that sounds, you know what I mean? For people who don't believe it.
And
what happened to the HSC, what are all those colleges, right? The funds. They had to go every year asking for funding for those black colleges. You know what I mean? To every president. Bam, 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 bam. Here comes Trump. Be like, you know what? Here's all this fed. You don't need to ask me for this no more. Here. You know what I mean? Ask a black dude that's up on game on that shit, and they'd be like, yeah, that guy right there. Fuck Obama. You know what I mean? But goes back to the media. The media has a lot to do with all this shit. They sugar shit up to where people just suck it all up and be like, oh yeah, that's it.
They're all playing the game together, you know?
Yeah. Yup. The Communist News Network, CNN.
And the only thing I did really like about Obama, which because I really, like I said, I didn't really pay attention to a bunch of the shit he was doing because he wasn't really doing shit, right? Nothing too good that I was like, oh shit.
He could talk.
And that's why Obama was an educated motherfucker. He was really smart, fucking very smart. He knew how to fucking talk, and that was it, dude. Like he was
Red
just,
flag.
and then like you said, you start hearing like it's kind of too good to be true, you know. And then you kind of realize somebody this fucking smart knows exactly what to fucking say.
He's a lawyer, right? That's their game. That is their game. Convince that guy to.
He went to Harvard too.
Say he didn't do it. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, this guy seems like a wolf in sheep's clothing, and from my opinion, that's what he was. He just seen an opportunity, or he was placed there because I mean, at the end, I think he's all hooked up with Bushes and all. They're all part of the same clique, you know, right? Barry Soetoro, Mr. Barry Soetoro, Lolo Soetoro, I think was his dad, right? His stepdad or some shit like that. Fucking fucker. Whatever.
And who did Obama beat? I remember it was a big, then Hillary Clinton was in here for a while, dude. Like, just, she was really trying to grab that seat. Like, fuck.
She was trying.
Hard. Like.
But I'm glad, you know what? I'm glad people seen through that evil bitch. Because.
You know what did it for me? That I was just telling everybody? Those fucking emails, dude, that fucking, about killing those guys in Benghazi. Oh my gosh, dude. How could you support that?
And you know what here's the level of ignorance. I've talked to people without saying no names, and now like, oh, why? Who would you vote? Oh, I vote for Hillary. And I'm talking to a girl. This is a girl speaking. You know her, and I know her. Why? Because she's a girl. Oh shit! I'm like, wow, like that is the fucking most ignorant shit I had ever heard. You know what I mean? Like,
what'd you say back to that?
I was like, what can I say?
Right.
Like, fuck. Like, okay, then that's that. You know what I mean? And
I got all I needed to hear from that.
No. And I told her, I said, well, do you know any history on her? No. Well, she's just a girl. We need a girl because guys can't do the job. I'm like, wow. Like, so it doesn't matter qualification. It doesn't matter if she can do the job, just as long as she has a female part. Like Mrs. Kamala Harris right now. Why is the only reason she's a VP right now?
I called that. But back when I was in high school, right? I have an essay, dude. Fucking dated like 2018. Fucking like we're writing like who we think could be the next president.
Yeah.
And I had a whole essay on why I didn't think Kamala Harris was the right choice, but I knew
she's stupid as shit.
I knew what the shit that she was bringing to the table, and I knew that how like I was the only one who wrote about Kamala Harris, and he told me out of all his classes, he loved my essay the best because I fucking said like,
of course, he's your teacher and he's a fucking Democrat,
right? He was like, look, this is why fucking Kamala Harris will become president, you know, and if she doesn't become president, perfect vice president. And like,
what do you think now?
I remember he emailed me like, called that shit. He goes, if that was a lottery ticket, you would have won, you know? And I was just like, did we really win though? Because if you really read my essay, I fucking, she was a fucking two-face, you know?
She's an evil bitch.
Fucking evil, right? But I knew that this was gonna happen. Like I fucking knew, dude. Like if they weren't gonna get the woman president they wanted, they needed a fucking woman in there for fucking vice president.
She had the
and out of all the choices, she was the best fucking
black and a woman. Well, supposedly
black.
Now she turned black.
Okay, yeah.
She claimed she was Indian or
right?
whatever, right?
Indian, black, women, fucking
from California. And she was a fucked up because she was what is it called, state of general attorney, right, or something like that. That's what she was for California.
She was the head
attorney general.
Attorney general.
Yeah, and see how that goes back to ignorance. How many people didn't she lock up and did all this? How many people could she have let go? Could she have let go?
And people, I was like, how you guys not seen that? Like, you guys don't realize that she was the like she put more people. She put more people away for smoking weed or weed charges specifically than anybody has ever done in the history. That's a fucking true fact that she put more people away for weed. Kamala Harris, her fucking self, put more people away than in the history of our system. And now she's like,
and then she's on fucking Charlemagne fucking show and she's talking about, hey, I smoke weed.
I smoked weed when I was younger.
Bitch. Like, you motherfucker. You know
That's what I said. Like, fuck you, bitch.
No shame. Not giving a fuck. In other words, look, fuck you, you dumb fucks. Yeah, you voted for me, motherfuckers. You know what else she did that I found out too and I heard? I'm drawing a blank, but the old lady singer. Oh fuck, she turned very fucking well, anyways, fuck, old blues, what's her name? Fuck, I remember right now. But she has something to do with her estate. She died or whatever. She could have said, like, you know what, here's for the family, that is this and that. And she said, nope, shoot it. Fuck, what's the lady in the top about? It's not Billie Holiday? Not Billie Holiday. What's the other chick? She turned very pro Black Panther kind of thing. Nina Simone. I think Nina Simone.
Nina Simone?
I think so. She had something to do with her estate gotten fucked over. Pretty much. You know what I mean? I was like, no.
Here we go, yeah.
Right?
Nina Simone. And I didn't like, and then I think people kind of caught on quickly though, Kamala Harris, because she just is stupid as fuck and talks so dumb.
She disappeared.
Where you at?
She disappeared.
Where you been at?
Where's the borders?
What's going on at the border?
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't know.
Nothing. Oh, look at Trump. Trump's got papers. Look. Trump's got papers.
Oh, did you see that video where they fucking asked her like, hey, what's going on with those like camps that you guys are having at the border? She goes, the ones that Trump made. I was like, somebody smack this bitch for me, please.
You mean the ones Obama built?
Not many people know that.
Huh? Detention centers?
And why does nobody know that, right? That Obama fucking signed the order to do those, like,
because they don't want to.
Oh my god.
Because they don't want to put that shit out to them, and it's fucking right there in fucking front of their face. But no, he's got a D behind his name. I'm voting for him. Fuck the Republican, because he's racist and he's all about the rich, man. He don't want to tax the rich. That's another thing. Why do people are so fucking hard up on taxing the rich? I get it, but most rich people are producers and have businesses to give jobs to other people, and they don't understand. The more you tax them, the less the smaller man's gonna make. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, well, fuck it. Why do I gotta do this shit? I don't gotta do this shit. I'm rich already.
They're gonna make their money back some way, somehow.
They're gonna pass it down to us,
right?
Like with this,
they ain't scared of that shit.
Like this whole wage shit, right? Motherfuckers flipping burgers is gonna be making $21 an hour or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? Who do you think is gonna pay for that? McDonald's ain't gonna give a fuck. they're just gonna raise their prices. That's why you're paying fucking $13, $15 for a fucking Wiener
Meal.
Schnitzel combo and shit.
Yep.
You know? But oh no, tax the rich, tax the rich. Why? Because the blue guy said it, you know? Fucking ignorance, dude. Just fucking straight
That's another
up
big one
fucking
that people don't
ignorance.
realize. Like, yeah, it's cool, you know, that you guys are making all this money, but really, we wouldn't have to make this much money if they fucking didn't tax us so much on all this bullshit. You saw, dude, Costco prices have went fucking up, dude. Like,
Dude,
crazy.
You wouldn't have to tax so much if we didn't have such big fucking government.
Literally, paying too much
You know what I
fucking
mean?
people to do bullshit.
Look at how many fucking congressmen turned millionaires.
You fuck.
Why and how?
I was reading that, you know, each congressman, or let me just say that there was a congressman, you know, in San Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty popular because his son went to their schools and he went to the schools. You know, he's a very popular guy. But he was fucking, dude, I remember they were talking about it. Dude, his motherfucker was taking flights every day. Who the fuck's paying for that shit? Us. Why the fuck you taking so many flights to Washington for? You don't need to be there for every fucking thing, dude. Why the fuck? And that's just one fucking guy.
Hey, and meanwhile they're fucking barking, oh, global warming, global earth change, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like what? Like really?
Do you know how much fuel you waste in just that one fucking trip?
Really?
Motherfuckers fly from Malibu to fucking congressmen's.
Yeah.
You know Kamala Harris? They caught her ass for flying to fucking Malibu from fucking LA, bitch. Do you know how much fuel you just fucking wasted? From LA to Malibu, you fucking bitch.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
And y'all out here supporting climate change, and you know
Wow.
they literally put like the math about how much fuel it was, and it was a fuck ton, dude.
Wow.
A fuck ton just for that little fucking trip. They're like, she wasted like millions of fucking fossil fuel, blah blah blah. Like, you fucking
Like this whole electric vehicle bullshit. You know what I mean? They're dope. That's cool. Dude, if you like it, you like it, but don't push it on everybody. Oh, now you gotta buy a fucking electric vehicle. Dude, that shit is more fucking dangerous and more hazardous to the earth than it is. If they're so concerned about the earth, that shit is more fucking. You get more pollution out of fucking electric vehicles than you do a fucking regular car.
And the only reason why I fuck with electric vehicles is because it's kind of like, even though the government's supporting it now, when like Elon Musk started shit like that, he kind of said like,
No.
it's fuck the government, you know?
Look, I don't got nothing against electric vehicles,
And it's only because it's cheaper than fucking gas.
but don't force it on us.
Right, because if they were enforcing it so bad too, and now I think people too are blaming too electric vehicles for like, okay, electric vehicles are coming out more, so gas is gonna go up. No, you dumb fucks, gas is up because of Joe fucking Biden.
What's the first thing he did when he fucking got into office?
Dumb
Closing
fuck.
pipelines. We were fucking energy independent with Trump.
Those pipelines were fucking. They were putting in work.
We were even exporting fucking oil.
Yes, we were.
You know what I mean? And this motherfucker goes and closes a pipeline, and then what? A year later, fucking sends how much?
Not even
how
a
many,
year.
How many fucking drums to fucking China?
Oh, dude.
That is fucking crazy.
And then he pulls out this fucking this war, right? We weren't in a war, dude.
Afghanistan?
That wasn't a war, bro.
We shouldn't have even been there. We shouldn't have fucking been there.
You know.
Did you see that one?
That's why they hate us, right? Coming from that side, right? Because we came in. Who was the president? Fucking Bush, right?
Yeah, that was right after 9/11.
So Bush went in there and was like, "This is how we see it, right?" This is from my people saying this. Bush went in there and basically said, "You're gonna give us your oil, and look, you guys have choices. If you give us your oil, we'll take care of you. You got America. Don't give us your oil, we're still going to take that shit. And if you try to fucking fight us, we're going to fight you back. So you want a protection or not? You want to be against us or with us?"
And that's another thing. And the whole thing of being in the Middle East was supposed to be for the towers and shit, right? And why the fuck we going for after Saddam Hussein? The one guy that actually kept motherfuckers in check out there. They knew what they were doing. They were like, fuck it, we don't need this guy because this guy's in the way.
Yep.
If we take this guy in the way, we're going to destabilize the region, and then we're going to be able to do our shit.
That's probably one of the biggest losses in the Middle East, and that everybody would tell you.
Yeah, he was a crazy fuck. I'm not defending him.
Oh, people,
his family's nuts, but he kept motherfuckers
we
in
love
check.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
We love him.
Because he kept people in check,
may
right?
May he rest in peace because they fucked him so bad. And like you said, he was in the way. of what they just wanted a fuck fest.
Yep.
And he was like, no, we don't gotta be like that. Don't fucking let the white man fucking convince you that we're like this, you know?
Yep.
We're not like that. Oh no, fuck Saddam Hussein. La la la. Oh no, he's bringing terror. He's a terrorist. Oh my gosh, dude. Like,
I honestly don't believe that. He kept shit in check. He kept the checks and balances out there. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, y'all ain't gonna go around here wearing buck wild and shit.
There was two pictures my parents always had in our household. One of
Jesus and the other one that Saddam Hussein.
Actually, three. No, actually, you know what? We never had a picture of Jesus.
That's idolatry.
You know, we had a cross or whatever. But my mom had a picture of Princess Di in the bathroom and Saddam Hussein in the kitchen.
Weed with him and shit with her. We shit on the crown, motherfucker. But yeah, if you pay attention, as soon as he got taken out, what happened? ISIS popped up. And who used to keep ISIS and all those Sunnis and all those Shiites? What are those old crazy little cliques?
ISIS was nothing until they killed him.
Because he kept the motherfuckers in check.
They were nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
They were not a problem.
Yeah.
We
had never heard of them.
They were,
well, at least not over here. Me myself personally.
Even over there, they were never a problem. It was they threw fuel on the fire, you know, and they gave them the opportunity to, and they're just like, man, fuck it, you know.
They did what they're trying to do.
You guys are helping us out.
Police,
you
know?
Yeah, they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing.
Oh yeah,
and it just worked in their favor. And I hate to say it, but my people are so like fucking ignorant, dude. They didn't realize that the whole time that they realize it now, but it's too late.
Fuck yeah.
If you go ask anybody, they fucking realize that shit now. Like, fuck. But like, what could we do?
It's too late.
It's too fucking late.
You screwed the pooch on that one.
And then and the only saving grace was fucking America, like our soldiers being there. Yeah, they were taking fuck tons of oil, but fuck, dude,
because
people felt safe
because they wanted it to be dependent on us,
and that's what happened. And so then this motherfucker goes and takes out all the soldiers, and like
that was a stupid. He even said it. Remember a few years back when he was campaigning, shit like, I think we're a little bit before that. He was like, no, if we to extract out of Afghans, got to be attacking. It's gonna take a while because If we leave if we leave the weapons there, they will be used against your grandkids and my grandkids and this and that. And what did this dingaling go and do?
Hey, everybody come out! Everybody come home now. Leave everything and just come back home.
Now the only thing he did was give fucking all them motherfuckers night vision. You know what I mean?
Do you know how much money it was? Like over $1 billion worth of weapons.
I was like 8, I think. No,
so much.
It's fucking.
Now motherfuckers are having a field day with that shit.
You see the motherfuckers when they were showing hanging motherfuckers off the helicopters and shit like that. I was like, look at that. That's what you did, motherfucker. That's what you did. And what's another thing that fucking Obama did over there? Remember, he used to protect their poppy fields. Right? He had the Marines taking care of their poppy fields and shit. Sending them pallets of fucking cash and all this shit. Like, why? Where's that money come from? You think that's our money? Like this whole Ukraine shit, some guy was breaking all that shit down on I forgot, it's some podcast. But he was breaking down like, we have sent so and so billions to Ukraine and this and that. And with that money, we could have fucking got rid of the homelessness because somebody said all you needed was $22 billion, and it would take rid of all the homeless in America, and they would have been able to pay out all the people in Hawaii. They would have been did it and breaking it down, and we still would have had money left and give everybody. I mean, he broke it down to like, oh my god, like wow, these motherfuckers are talking billions like nothing now, you know, like it's pretty fucking crazy and gross. That's why I can't blame motherfuckers for hating America right now. You know what I mean? Such a beautiful fucking country turning to shit. The last hope. They're just trying to get us out the way. You know? Trying to take masculinity out of America. Trying to make you feel bad for being a man. Thinking tough. Talking shit.
I have faith in our our party though that we're gonna come up above this and fucking show people, you know, because there's a look at this big following. This account started in Trump, when he was running, I think. No. Yeah, I think I followed it. And look at them now, all millennials, dude.
That's good.
The young
man.
people are starting to fucking pay attention and fucking realize.
That's dope. What happened in Argentina pretty soon too. Yeah, it just happened like yesterday, I think.
What's that about?
He fucking is like a Trump. That fool right there, he's like, fuck socialism, fuck you, and fuck you transgender, fucking this, and fucking that. They voted the president in. That's the new Argentina's new president. The fucking liberals in Argentina are having a
Why does he kind of look like Trump?
attack.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
Why does he look like Trump?
Because he don't give a fuck. I
He
think, dude.
even got that little.
Look at his hat. Make Argentina great again.
This is the Argentina Trump. No
Yeah.
shit. I gotta pay attention more.
Hopefully fucking countries are waking up, man. But like I said, it doesn't matter because like what we're talking about, as soon as they get here, it's like, oh, fuck my values and fuck my religion. I'm voting for Democrat because they're going to give me a fucking check.
So is it not fuck Argentina anymore?
Well, you know.
They're communists before, right?
I don't know. I know for sure a lot of the Nazis went over there after the war and shit. That's why a lot of them fools are big, tall, blonde motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Nazi blood out there.
Damn, I never knew that.
Yep. The fucking Hitler had bunkers out there and all that shit. They even said, you know, one of their conspiracies that motherfucker went over there and that's where he died or he's fucking whatever the fuck. All kinds of crazy shit.
They got bunkers in San Pedro. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, the ones by the Liberty Bell.
Uh-huh.
The Korean Liberty Bell or whatever it is. The Korean Bell. Yeah.
No, and there's more by Royal Palms.
Oh, yeah.
And the nature reserve, those are
going that
big
way.
ones. Like I always wanted to break the lock and just see what the fuck is in there.
I don't know.
It's crazy, right?
Yep.
Was that federal offense right there?
Probably. It was still federal property. Shit. Imagine. But nowadays you can. Well, no.
I mean, that was back when I was a kid. I could have got away with a lot of shit as a kid.
Just put on a fucking Biden shirt and fucking they'll be like, here you go, go home.
I'm just doing a podcast.
Don't do it. Don't. It's all right. It's all right. He was in his feelings. He felt like going in there. And you know, feelings are all that matter right now.
I have a pride
And
button,
it's
a
okay.
Biden shirt, like a little button that says I'm gay.
Dye your hair blue and shit.
That would get him.
Oh, fuck. Let's see. We pretty much covered all this, huh? I ain't got into a little bit more action.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Hormone treatment. That we got into that. I agree that women should be able to. What about guys competing in girl sports?
Oh no. I mean, that's like a no. That's like a. The fuck you trying to do that shit for?
That shit is crazy to me, dude. Like, you motherfucker couldn't cut it in a man sport. So you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a girl and go compete. Why don't they just make a whole fucking just for that?
Yeah,
you know,
transgender.
just for them. Like,
that's a good idea.
like I said, you know, I got nothing against nobody. Your choice is your choice. If you feel like a girl and you're a dude, that's you, and that's whatever.
But then I don't
push it on my kids or the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Because
That's
kids
it.
are in school right now, and that's just like
fucking Pink Floyd said, teachers, leave those kids alone.
And they should just make their own fucking leagues and shit.
Because they don't want to.
And they don't got the money either. And who's gonna put money behind that shit?
Nobody's gonna watch that shit. Realistically, dude, look at the fucking WNBA. The fucking players should be paying the WNBA money for losing money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't making shit. Nobody wants to go see fucking girl sports like that. No disrespect to them. You know what I mean? But they don't draw the crowd. Performance is performance. We look at sports for performances. You know what I mean? We look at that athlete. Look at that athlete. Look at this dude. Look at that dude. You know? Did you see that soccer game that they put up against the girls? Like these professional soccer girls.
Oh yeah, Angel City and all these people
with some little bullshit ass regular guys soccer players like average Joe fucking and they still whoop their ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I seen another one. I think it was another country. It might have been like Brazil or somewhere out there. There's actually fucking an ADA soccer team. I mean, this motherfucker got 1 foot, fucking running around in crutches, fucking doing this shit, and they still couldn't fucking do shit against them. Come on, we're not the same. You know what I mean? We're
built different.
Our bodies are built different. You know what I mean? We're meant to take blows. We're meant to go to war. We're built to go to war. There's some girls out there, they're badasses. I take away nothing from them. But toe to toes, weight to weight, even a little bit more weight on a girl, you're still not going to be able to beat a guy, skilled guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I can see fucking Ronda Rousey picking up a little fucking 110-year-old motherfucker 110-year-old weighing, I mean, somebody that weighs 110
Right.
pounds and shit, he's, of course, you're going, more than likely, she might fuck him up. But on the toe-to-toes,
But that's like you said, that's like Ronda Rousey.
an elite. You know what I'm saying?
She built different too.
You know what I'm saying?
It's if we get down to the basics of it, you know.
Just catch him on the emotions. Call him fat.
Have you seen that show that they just is kind of off?
Tell him you're old.
And they
They'll get mad. Get emotional.
how to get a woman mad in less than 30 seconds.
You're fat, you're old, you're ugly. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything else to say?
No.
You good? Well, thank you, Mr. Josh.
It was
Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
coming in. We'll be seeing you again probably.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I'm around.
Tune in again. We'll do this again with somebody else.
See you next time.
Still don't know what this is going to be called, but it is our look into the Latino and the way they vote.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Sas. Rato.